Are you dating for the money?
Bruh.
Yes. Do you have a good... Can we say that word?
Do we get down with the get down? Is it good?
Are we going to have kids?
What's good, JT family? We're back again with another lit
banger.
So today, what do we have? What do we have today for you guys?
We are going to be answering some juicy questions about our age gap relationship. We posted another video about it a few months ago and
y'all liked it. It got a lot of views.
So we were thinking we would answer some kind of juicier questions that we have.
Really dig deep.
Yeah, and dig deep about it, talk a little more about it, and tell you guys the tea and spill it all.
But I'm gonna stop you right there. Before we continue,
Yeah.
before we go any further in this video, we need you guys to like, comment, subscribe, and hit the bell so that you know when we're dropping new videos.
Yes.
Also, we have another little announcement to make. We are actually trying to make a push on our Instagram now.
So we actually finally, we bit the bullet and we made an Instagram. We're not really like social media people, but we're trying really hard.
Yeah.
So yeah, we don't, like, it's kind of looking sad right now. So you guys need to make it look less sad.
The link will be down in the description.
Yeah.
Check it out. You should check it out. Show some love. Go
Yeah.
over there and show us some love, because honestly, guys, we're just trying to make this happen. We don't know what we're really doing when it comes to social media, but we're gonna try for you guys. Okay. Okay.
And with that being said, let's get into the questions because we ain't trying to have a long video.
All right, let's do it.
So, are we going to have kids?
And
And this answer kind of complicated because we already have two.
And the answer is.
I mean, so I'm 23.
I was
I'm
waiting for
23.
suspense.
Again, our age gap. Let's just tell people, for anyone that's new to our channel.
Oh, yeah.
So T just turned 33 and I'm 23. So right now,
10 years.
But we just I actually just.
It's like the 9, 10.
yeah, okay.
Like,
but
whatever.
either way, so yeah, so there's 10 years between us, like 9, 10 years. Okay, whatever. Either way, T has 2 kids from previous marriage, so we're both kind of raising her kids now. That
Well, we have them half the time.
Yeah, but I'm saying like when we do have them, so we do have 2 kids. So it's like, will we have more? I'm 23. I've never physically had a child. I really want to physically have children. So I absolutely want to have kids. And so does T. T always wanted a big family. So it's perfect and it works out great because we're letting them kind of grow up a bit more and stuff. We wanted them to be a little bit older before we had kids anyway.
Yeah.
Because it's too wild right now.
And I think it's perfect because I had kids kind of a little bit younger.
Yeah.
So I'm able to, luckily, I met her, but I'm still young, so it's not an issue if I wait a little while.
It's not like
have
you're going to
kids.
be like
I
50 or
don't
something.
really- yeah, it doesn't bug me.
Yeah. All right, next question. Do you have a good...
Can we say that word?
Do we get down with the get down?
Huh?
Is
it good?
Yeah.
I mean,
Yes.
yeah.
Obviously.
There's really.
I am a very shallow human, and
So am I.
and
Listen,
if that wasn't good, if
that
that
part of your
physical side
relationship
was not
isn't
good,
it's
if
dead.
the physical side's not good, you gotta cut it. Because honestly, it's a long life to live with someone. So if that is like some lesbian bed death going on, or what's the word for gay men? I know lesbians have lesbian bed death.
There is no word for gay men.
Okay, because maybe gay men just don't have bed death.
Maybe they don't, but anyway, it's a thing with
Anyways.
lesbians. So yeah, so no, it's amazing, and that's why
And that's that on that. I don't really know what else to say.
Are you dating for the money? Yes.
No, I'm kidding. I'm just kidding.
What?
I'm just kidding. Well, like, obviously not. Like, no. Like, I think that first of all, when we first met, I didn't even know how old she was. Okay?
She thought I was the same
I
age as
didn't
her.
know that she had kids. Okay? I didn't know she had kids. I didn't know she was 10 years older than me.
Yeah.
I didn't know what she did for work. Like, I guess I kind of did, but I didn't know.
I told
like,
you I was in finance.
yeah, but
right
I
away.
didn't know like that. Like, you were like comfortable or anything. Like,
Yeah.
I didn't know any of that. So
I'm also like a really like not flashy person.
No,
so
you're
you would have
not.
never known anyways.
exactly. So like I didn't know that until like we were much deeper in our relationship anyway. So no, absolutely not. And also like I believe in like dating people for because you love them and like I love you, and there's lots of other challenges that came along with our relationship. So it's not like I'm just like, and it's like you could do so you do. I don't even know what to say. We can just cut that part out. Oh. This is a question for you.
What?
Does it bother you that you're more ahead and established in your career than me? Because again, like I'm 23, so I just started my like career, and you've been in your career for like 10 years. So like
yeah, no, it honestly doesn't bother me because my career is interesting in the fact that like I have my own practice. Yeah. So it's like I'm constantly hustling. I'm constantly trying to build my practice to something that's bigger and better.
Yeah.
So it's not one of those things where you have like the typical job where it's like you're in your job and you're established and now you're just like not trying to build anything else anymore because you're just like in your job or whatever. Like I'm constantly trying to build the same way she's trying to build. So for me, like, and I'm also like really business minded, and I'm always trying to like do different little business ideas here and there, and so is she.
That's where this came along.
And that's where and so is she. So like to me, it's like I don't really look at it as like I'm established and you're not. It's like we're just both on like this journey together, and we're just trying to like build something together, like build this empire together,
and like have a family. It's kind of like everything. It's
so
all kind of like enjoying. Really.
So I don't really think like I think maybe if I had a job where it was like this is my dream job, I've gotten it, and now like all I do is that every day, and I don't have to like
work for anything. It would
like,
feel
maybe
like
it would feel different.
Weird that I was still working so hard for it and you didn't have to anymore.
Maybe,
but we're kind of on the same life path.
Because
you to be successful, and the reason you are successful in your job now is because you hustle and you continue to hustle.
And you have to go out and you know bring on new clients and like you know all that stuff, right? So it's like
you are just as busy as me.
I'm just constantly building, and like that will never stop and that will never change, and that's my personality, and I think that's yours as well. So to me, like that question's irrelevant because it's not like I'm established and you're not. Like maybe I'm a little bit more like established, but,
like more like
really
I think it's more like that. It's obvious like you're a lot more like stable. Like I think because I'm just starting into it, like you have a level of stability that I don't have.
Well,
which is but like whatever it is.
I don't think that even plays any part in our
No, it doesn't. But some people would be like, like I have all this and they don't. So like some people very much look at it like it has to be 50-50. No. Like it has to be like all that. You know?
I think that it's just one of those things where money is not like it.
Money's not everything.
It just doesn't matter as much to me.
Do you feel pressure to move slower or faster in life than you planned?
I think that we've definitely talked about this.
We've both felt a little bit of pressure.
I think for me, it's like I mean, for me to be honest, like we're keeping it 100 with you guys, okay? To me, like if it was me, I probably would be, you know, getting married and having kids a little bit quicker than what we're doing. But am I upset about it? Absolutely not, because to me, it's like it's just a journey, and I'm like actually 100% wholeheartedly okay, like kind of putting it off. I think if I was older, I would have been
any older,
I think no, not any older. I think if I was like 40 or something like that, then I would be like I actually like can't. But because I'm in my early 30s, it's like whatever. Like I'm really chill, laid back. It doesn't matter. So I'm like, yeah, let's just like see what the deal is. Yeah. And I don't know.
Yeah, it's kind of like the same for me. Like we're both pretty easygoing. Like sure, I think things are definitely going like moving faster than they would have had I not like been with you and had I been with somebody that was 23, you know what I mean? Because like the progression of life is just going way faster because I went from being a single person, living a single life, very like young life, to having 2 kids in my life half the time, which makes you have to grow up a lot. So I think that in general, things have moved faster. And there's always pressure to like, you know, learn how to be a better parent and learn how to like jump into that role, and what does that mean? There's a lot of stuff coming at me all the time, but I think we do a really good job of managing it. So it's not really a big deal. And
like I'm very like understanding, I think, of the fact that like obviously you're not a mother, like you jumped into the role, so it's like obviously you're not going to know how to do everything right away. So we take it day by day.
We do. Do you have interests in common?
Yes. Yeah. Absolutely.
We do and we don't. It's really interesting actually. It's like we connect that and intersect a lot of points, but we have a lot of individual things that are like we have our own lives too. But we do intersect. We do intersect and have a lot of common, like, I think we have a lot of common core values.
with core values, we both love art. We both love, like, you know, business, socializing. We love the social aspect of life. Like, we're both kind of extroverts that way. And
we love to like meet new people and have a good time and like go out and experience new things and have fun together.
And you're more like naturey. And
I'm a bit more naturey
and like she likes to like go on hikes and stuff. But it's like we both are able to like have our own lives and like we are able to connect on the things that we connect on, and we're able to give each other this space to like explore what else we love, like with the people that we share that in common with, like outside of the relationship. And we're both like perfectly fine doing that. We don't have any jealousy or any like, why are you doing that with that person but not with me? We're like, that's your thing, girl, and you friggin' go do it and have a ball with your friends and enjoy.
Like I like camping and like hiking and stuff. She hates it.
No ma'am. No ma'am.
But she likes golfing and I hate golfing. Like things like there's things like that, you know what I mean? But like those are like our own individual hobbies anyway. But we have a lot of things in common and love to do a lot of things together. Do you feel comfortable hanging out with each other's friends, like based on the age gap? Like the fact that like your friends are like a lot older than me. I've never felt like her friends were any older than me, really. Like,
my friends are like very mature. Like honestly, I'm gonna keep it 100. Like yes, I'm mature because I have kids and like I step up and I do all of that. But like I think at heart, all of my friends are still pretty young, and I, myself included. So like I get along really great with her friends because her friends are like more mature than 23. Like they act like they're like my age.
Yeah, and her friends act a little bit younger, so then it's like it's kind of, we all just meet in the middle, and it's really cool. And that's why we get along so well, because I'm really mature for my age and she's kind of immature.
Out of pocket for that shit. Way out of pocket.
Yeah. So then we meet like at the same kind of.
And a lot of your friends also date people that are older, like
so it's
actually older than me.
Yeah. Even.
So it's perfect because when we go to like hangouts with like all the partners and stuff, like I'm like in there with the partners and like everybody, so it's like really easy.
Yeah. Do we have intelligent conversations together? Like can we like connect? Based on the fact that we have such a big age gap.
I've never had somebody be able to understand me in my mind and like understand my point of view in everything. That like you're the only person honestly that's like 100%. Like I could just say like one thing and she gets what I'm saying. Do you know what I'm saying? Like it's not even like we don't have to try. We don't have to try, and we love like
to stimulate each other.
Intellectual like conversations that are like debates almost.
Yeah,
we love that stuff.
It's super, I like that we can talk about things and it's not just like small talk and like surface stuff. It's like deep stuff, you know? Do we value each other's opinions?
Absolutely.
Of course. But how could you be in a relationship without valuing each other's opinions? And I think that like, again, even though we do have like a gap, it's that like I don't think we were really raised any differently, or like we were raised differently, but we weren't like, it's not like we can't understand each other's point of view, like it's that far apart. It really isn't.
I think if we ever have issues with like understanding each other, it comes from like a cultural issue, like a cultural clash, not an age gap, it's culture.
Or the main thing I think where we don't understand each other is the fact that like, because you're way older than me, you've been in like a really long, serious relationship, whereas I have not. So this is the real tea right here, is that she's been in a relationship for what was it, like almost 9 years.
Wait a damn minute. Wait a damn.
And I've only been in a relationship that was just under 2 years, right? So like my amount of knowledge in terms of being a partner and being married and like expectations in a relationship are just really different because I've never been in like a really serious relationship. So I don't know what that entails.
Correction. The longest you've been in it is actually almost 3 years, because that's us.
But I'm saying like aside from you. Yeah. But so I think that like the difference is that you've learned a lot from that because of your years of life, and there's a lot of things that are still new to me that I'm still learning, and sometimes we like forget that there's a gap there on that. So then like we have different expectations, and it's just something we have to communicate.
But we talk through it.
Yeah, but yeah.
Again, our communication is top notch, so we always just kind of
most of the time.
Even if it's not and we have our little janky moments, we always circle back and we always make sure that the other person is feeling heard and like understand point of views and all that.
Yeah. So. We just literally answered the last question, answering the question before that. So that's literally all the questions in the video, y'all.
Well, this was like the juicier questions.
If you have anything else,
if you have other questions that we haven't answered,
in the comments.
Yeah.
Like ask us something. We could do a part 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but anyways, guys, Like we said again, please like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell so you know when we're dropping new. And also, don't forget to go to over to our Instagram. The link will be down in the description.
Make it less sad.
Make it less sad. Let's have our little queer community over there as well.
Yeah, run up, gays. I'm
run
counting
up
on
the
you.
gays. Let's run up the gays. And over there also is just kind of gonna be like, yes, it's gonna be like new
fun
videos that we're dropping, but it's also gonna be like pictures of like our lives and like
little snippets
what
here
we're
and there,
doing.
and like it's gonna be cool. We're gonna try to be social media people. Or at least
we're gonna do
bit.
this. We're gonna try and do this. Okay. Anyways, guys, and on that note,
I guess it's time to peace out.
I guess it's time to go, guys. But we will see you in the next video. Bye.